What's going on, man? It's your big brother Tren. You tuned in again to another exclusive video. Thank y'all for watching, man. I wanted to make this video because I was making some food in my kitchen today, and I was thinking about this because I was listening to Outkast, you know, Speaker Box and the Love Below, you know, one of my favorite albums by Outkast. But anyway, I'm about to tell you why Atlanta is not or no longer the Black Hollywood. It's a trap. Atlanta is a trap. It is not the Black Hollywood like everybody say it is. Because I've been hearing people say on the internet, oh, Atlanta the Black Hollywood, Atlanta Black. It's not. It's really not. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. Not anymore. Okay, not anymore. First of all, I used to stay in Atlanta years ago. You know, I used to stay in Marietta. You know, I used to stay in metro area. Fulton County, all that stuff. I stayed downtown near the college, Georgia Tech, all that stuff. You know what I mean? I basically ran over the whole Atlanta. I used to stay on Stone Mountain, right next to the mountain in the neighborhood. I don't stayed everywhere. I don't stayed in Dunwoody, you know, all that up there, Peachtree, all that. But anyway, Atlanta is no longer the Black Hollywood. Okay, I don't think it never was really Hollywood. It was just a place of music. It was a place where you can go and you can make it in the music industry years ago. You feel me? Like I said, in the Outkast days, in the Ludacris days. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the days back, you know, way before the Migos even came on the scene. You know what I'm saying? Way before Young Thug came on the scene, Atlanta used to be that spot where even your parents can go and have a freak nick. You know what I'm saying? It used to be popping back then. But nowadays, it's not a thriving place for black people. It's not. And you can't say it's a Black Hollywood just because a lot of black people stay there. Okay? That doesn't make it Hollywood because your own race of people stay there. All right? They just make it another place where black people stay. Okay? And me personally, I moved to Atlanta because I fell for that same rap. I fell for that same rap. Move to Atlanta, man. That's why all the black folks at. That's where you can become successful at. But see, I did move down there at a time where it was an opportunity for becoming successful in music. All right. And I did do music stuff. I worked for record labels and stuff like that. And I had a good job working in the studio and stuff like that. All right. But I don't want to get into that. Let's get to the video. But anyway, yeah, it's not what you think it is. I talk to so many people on the phone from my channel all the time that's from Georgia, and they always telling me how they struggling, bro. All of them say the same thing. I'm ready to leave Tren. I'm tired of this place. I'm sick of. I'm telling you, man, I done talked to hundreds of people that done told me why Atlanta is so bad. When you got too many black folks in one place, bro, it's bad. In most places, I know it is in Atlanta now. I be seeing so many young guys, man, online, man, getting in trouble with the law and stuff in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And I personally feel like the laws in Atlanta, whoever run Atlanta, it ain't set up for black people, man. You know, that's why the cops and stuff be harassing black people in Atlanta. You know, the court systems and stuff like that, man, they is not for men at all, black men at all, period. You know what I'm saying? I can tell y'all some stories I done had with the Atlanta courts, but I ain't gonna get into that. But they are not, it's like, yeah, it might be called Black Hollywood, but man, even the system built there ain't for black people. They always harassing you. They always disturbing you. They always messing with you, man. Messing with you. Now, I would say Atlanta is the Black Hollywood because if it was the Black Hollywood, wouldn't it be a place where the majority of black people are living great, living wonderful, got nice homes, the communities are well kept, it's no crime there. It's just like how Hollywood is in LA, how it used to be. You know what I mean? When you go to the Hollywood in LA back in the day, when you go to the rich area in LA, it was really like Hollywood. I'm telling you, it was really glamorous like that. Atlanta is not glamorous like that. Atlanta has become overpopulated and oversaturated to the point you can't even really succeed. because too many people is doing the same thing. If you want to be a music artist in Atlanta, if you want to be a dancer in Atlanta or model, your chances is slim to none nowadays because it's too many people doing the same thing. If you making a music video in Atlanta, somebody gonna be right there next to you making a music video. Now you want somebody next to you making a music video while you record yours. Well, how that sound? Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it might be it's parts of Atlanta that a lot of people don't know about, and it might be Black Hollywood for certain kind of people. You feel me? It might be Black Hollywood for certain kind of people that's already rich. Like a lot of rich celebrity, they probably see this side of Black Hollywood that a lot of regular people don't get to see, or middle class people don't get to see. You know what I mean? If you own real estate in Atlanta, or, you know, if you're a successful producer in Atlanta, or you might be a top model in Atlanta or something, you probably see a different lifestyle that most people in the A don't get to see. So you don't never really get to go to the ghetto that much. And if you do, you're there with 10,000 security guards because you don't want nobody to rob you. That's not Hollywoodish. Hollywood that used to be in California, when you go there, you don't need security guard because everybody around you already rich. It's a difference between Hollywood that was in Atlanta like today. I mean, look at Thug, man, how that stuff was happening with Thug, and he didn't really do nothing. I'm telling you, man, when you go to Atlanta, it seems like you go to a place where you get in trouble. You go to a place where you get in trouble. That's why I went to jail for the first time in my life was in Atlanta, bro. I haven't even went to jail no more ever since then. But I went to jail when I was in Atlanta 2 times. You know what I'm saying? It's just trouble. Like when I stayed in Atlanta back in the day, I was just trying to succeed. Man, my life was in shambles. My life was going downhill. In order for me to go back uphill, I had to move back home. You know what I'm saying? Then I moved out here to the West Coast. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because I be hearing people out there that be saying that it's this and it's that. It ain't. Nowadays, even the club scene in Atlanta is horrible. When you go to club, it ain't no real club. Everybody's standing around. Like, what's the club about? How's it a club if you got everybody in the club looking at each other? How is that a club? I told you, skating ring days. Now you might go to what, Cascade or that stuff, that joint T.I. got, but it ain't popping. It ain't popping unless they there. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it is not popping. Like people be saying it ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? The clubs is lame. The clubs is boring. The strip clubs in Atlanta is boring. Everybody's standing around. Nobody's really having fun. Everybody want to be a superstar in Atlanta. Everybody. And everybody's so conceited, they don't even want to hang. They don't even want to show you no love. You know what I'm saying? Because they want you to show them love. It's too much competition in Atlanta. And like I said, man, anytime you get a place like where it's just like too many of one type of people, it just becomes saturated. It becomes boring. You know what I mean? And don't nothing but crime and bad stuff happen. I wouldn't move to Atlanta. I don't care how much money I had. I wouldn't move to Atlanta. And if I did move to Georgia, it won't be Atlanta. It'd be somewhere way on the outskirts. Way on the outskirts, somewhere in the outfield, where it's less traffic. Oh, I forgot to tell you, yeah, the traffic is horrible in Atlanta too. You don't want to go to no place where there's so much traffic. You know what I'm saying? I think Atlanta got more traffic than anything. I think Atlanta got more traffic than Chicago. I think Atlanta got more traffic than LA. Yeah. Please tell me a place that got more traffic than Atlanta. Atlanta got like 13 lanes on the highway, bro. Come on, man. You can't drive in that, man, and be happy. You can't. So, I think a lot of people got the wrong understanding about ATL, bro. I respect ATL. It's a place that I grew up at, and it was hot once upon a time, man. But it ain't the success place now. Not unless you already made it. You know what I'm saying? Or if you know a connect, or you know somebody that knows somebody that's gonna put you on to do something, it might be a nice place to go temporarily. But if you trying to just come from the bottom to the top, in Atlanta, it's gonna be crazy, bro. And not only that, man, I'm all for that community, but it's a lot of that community out there too, man. Everybody done turned the other side, man. Everybody going this way now. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying, man, a lot of the chicks is like this. A lot of the guys is like this. And it's just like, I mean, I thought we came out here for, you know, to have fun, like with each other. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not into that type of dating, Atlanta ain't for you, because there's tons of that out there. And not only that, the ATL also has a high rate of STDs, man. I remember when I moved to Atlanta back in the day, outside of my apartment complex, right up the billboard right outside my complex said, you are in the county with the highest STD rates. I remember that like yesterday. I'm like, damn. So basically, everybody smashing everybody in Atlanta. Everybody smashing everybody. To me, that's nasty. That ain't cool. That ain't safe. That's immoral. You know what I mean? So it basically, so the ATL basically has become like the new day, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. It's just nasty. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I ain't bashing Atlanta. I'm just saying, don't call it, people calling it Black Hollywood. It's nothing Hollywood about it. It's just black. It ain't nothing Hollywood about it like that. Ain't nothing Hollywood about it. It ain't nothing really that glamorous about ATL, you know what I'm saying, like it used to be. So I just want to clear that up and clarify it, that I'm not bashing it. I will still visit there, but I will never, ever stay in Atlanta. Okay, so for those of you who stay out there in Atlanta, you don't got to listen to me. Do you? Be yourself. Do what you want to do. But I'm just giving you some words of wisdom and some words of advice for somebody who already been there. And just looking back on everybody that I know and talk to who stay there now, and they be telling me all this information that I'm telling y'all. So if you going through a struggle in the A, it ain't just you. It's a lot of other people too. Okay? So you might want to try to work on relocating or something. Going to somewhere where you can actually thrive at, because when you getting older, if you getting older, I mean, if time goes by, it's clicking every day. So you can waste your time in the A thinking you're going to be successful if you want, but your probability is low, because there's just so many people that it is not really opportunity like it used to be when Outkast and them was popping. Okay? But anyway, man, I'm gonna let y'all go. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, man. I'm Big Bro Tren. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.